Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. It is Saturday, and before I get started talking about today's video, I've got to say something. If you're going to leave me some negative, crappy, uneducated comment, please take a quick minute and explain why. I've been getting a lot of hate comments on silver lately, and I find it comical, but if it's just a hateful comment, I might reply in probably the not nicest way, as I've been replying to some of these comments that I've kind of been staying away from lately. But then I said, you know what? If they want to leave comments like that, I can entertain them a little bit more. I find it comical, but you're not really making an argument. If you really believe that silver is such a bad investment, put some details into your comment, for real. Something like, unlike, I've been buying silver now for 20 years and it's been sitting at $23 forever now. Anybody that knows the prices of silver knows that silver has not been $23 for the last 20 years. Have there been a few ups? Yes. Have there been some downs? Absolutely. And overall, we're seeing the average continue to climb. And that's really why I like silver. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. Not necessarily about the bad comments, but we're going to talk about where silver has been and where I think it's going to continue to go. And we're going to talk about what's going on in Egypt right now. How many of you guys have been following what's going on in Egypt? They are seeing premiums shoot to the moon, and this is a country that in the past they gave gold for like wedding gifts and stuff and newborns, and now we're starting to see more and more people switch to silver. And what's going on with that? Well, with gold shooting up so high in price, a lot of people can't afford that. So they're being forced to choose a secondary option, which is silver. A lot of people look at silver as it's not a precious metal. And, you know, the thing is, silver is a precious metal. Our founding fathers knew that silver was a precious metal. They looked at gold and silver and nickel and copper, and they saw the importance of those four metals specifically. Now, as technology has changed, yes, there are other important metals, platinum, palladium. Do I invest in them? I personally do not. However, it doesn't necessarily make them a bad investment. I just really like silver for a few reasons. One, it's been around forever. And two, I think it's severely undervalued. Now, a lot of people want to leave me this comment that I have seen probably every bit of 100 times, that silver can never really go up because it's too needed for industry. And, you know, I do believe that there's a lot of manipulation in silver, and I believe that they manipulate silver because it is needed for industry and because they want to get theirs. They want to get theirs, and I think that for them, pull these out first. I don't want to show the packing slip that started to slide out a minute ago. It's not a very big package today. In fact, nothing really special. They are our choice rounds. It was just a small package. It's 15 ounces of our choice. I don't know what these ones are going to be. I'm hoping there's something good, though. Something that I can use to top off a tube and then put it away for safekeeping. So, you know, as green energy does become more popular, yes, we need more and more and more silver. And I do believe there's a lot of manipulation, one, to make money off of silver, but two, also because, yeah, they need it for industry and industrial demand, and so they want to keep the price semi-low so they can continue to buy it. However, that argument is not just an argument against silver, but it's kind of an argument for silver. Because in order to say that, you're admitting that there is extremely high demand for precious metals, specifically silver. And here's the thing. When you manipulate the price of something lower and lower and lower, it can't stay down forever, especially if you're needing it for so much industrial demand. Now, here's what I see happening. Silver is going up slow. We've seen a huge run up on gold, which makes, gold great. I'll be honest, I wished I had, I'm not going to lie to you. I wished I had all my money. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. I wished I had for a brief time, I wish I had all my money in gold. And now I try to switch it up a little where we're looking at 91 to 1 ratio, which means I could buy 1 ounce of gold or 91 ounces of silver for the same price. But here's the thing. I mean, if I had done that, who knows when the day is going to come that silver pops? Because once it pops, that's it. You're probably not going to be able to get your position. It looks real quick. I'm just going to take a quick minute and then I'll show you guys what one of these looks like. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's 8. And this should be 7. I'm thinking they're all going to be the same, and they are. I'll show you guys what they look like here. But I'm hoping I'm going to have a full 20 of them. There's 15 here. I'm hoping I got 5 more somewhere over here. These are the Asher round. I shouldn't even try to pronounce it because I can't pronounce it. Asher. Someone's already laughing and saying that I messed it up. But needless to say, they are pretty rounds. I had a lot of people say they like them. Maybe we'll put one of these in the giveaway if enough people say they like this round. Because we do have a bunch of stuff that we're giving away for subscribers. So if you haven't seen the giveaway video, I highly suggest after this video, you go over there, you make sure you're subscribed, you make sure you comment on that video. Comment on it before the night of, because all the names are going to be put on a big random wheel generator that will already be ready. And as soon as the show starts, we're going to start hammering out some free silver because there's a lot of names and it's a lot of silver to give. So we've been kind of showing some of the prizes a little at a time. But yeah, as the demand goes up, we're seeing people, move from gold because the price is going up to silver because the price is still affordable. Now, that hasn't happened here in the United States yet. In fact, gold, not quite at its all-time high right now, but not far from it. And silver, I know someone's gonna be like, well, it's $100 off. Here's the thing. It hit $149 maybe a month ago. Before that, we were talking, $20.50 roughly was the all-time high. We passed that, and we're comfortably in that area right now. Silver, though, is still under its all-time high. All-time high being like $49.80. We're not there. But in the past, we've seen gold runs up, silver runs up afterwards. And for people that make the argument, like I said, that it's so in high demand for industrial, so they've got to manipulate it, keep in mind, that's an argument for just as much as it's an argument against. So I wouldn't even count that argument because here's the thing, if it's so heavily needed, eventually it's going to break through because they need it. And a lot of us stackers are still buying. We don't care what the price, I won't say we don't care what the price goes up because, the price being what it's at right now, I'm hoping to see another, well, right now I'd like to see $1 drop. Do I think I'll see $1 drop all at once? No. Am I hoping to see a 40-cent drop on Monday? Absolutely. With another 25 cents somewhere else in the week? Absolutely. And once it goes in the $21 range, I'm hoping to put another order in. Now, when I see the $21.50, which I think will be pretty much the low, and I get that based on the last 2 recent drops, each drop seems to be not quite as low as the one before. So the drops are just a little bit higher each time. with the last drop going down to 21.10 roughly. I'm thinking 21.30, 21.40. I expect that's probably going to happen sometime in the next few weeks for sure, in my personal opinion, and I'm basing that off of we have another Fed meeting coming up in March. Are they going to have the guts to raise interest rates? Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell have both said that, there's issues now with the banks. They're not concerned about them, but there are bank problems. And for them to say that, that's scary. I'm just hoping they can keep everything patched up until the Fed meeting, because I'm looking for that drop in price so I can put that order in, especially since I just finished filing last year's taxes. I'm going to get my return back. I was told I probably wouldn't get it back for like a month, but up to a month, they said. So I'd like to get that return back and maybe buy a couple little packages just to put away and keep picking up the deals when I can see them. But, the deals are getting fewer and fewer. There's this misconception, in my opinion, that, coin dealers aren't buying. I'm going to address that right now. I think coin dealers are still buying. They're buying the deals. If someone is going to be foolish enough to go in there and sell their silver under spot, of course they're going to pick that up. And here's the thing. If you've got a bunch of silver and you're selling it and there are more sellers than buyers, you are going to be very choosy on what you decide to buy. It doesn't mean you're not going to buy. And here's why they're sitting on it. A lot of these coin shops, I'm not going to say all because there are some good coin shops out there, but a lot of them are picking up stuff on the dirt cheap. They're showing the inventory that they have. You're seeing it there. And then they tell you, oh, nobody's buying. Well, take a minute and look at their prices. Look at the spread between what they are willing to pay you versus what they're willing to sell to you at. In fact, I would even go in and start off, what's the best you can sell me some ounces of silver for? See the tune that they tell you. Don't show them your silver right off. In fact, I might even talk about this at the beginning of a video because now it's getting late in the video. So listen to the tune they tell you. Oh, silver's in high demand. The best I can do is, how's 350 over spot sound? And then say, oh, wow, that's not a bad deal. So I got these ounces, and then pull them out of your bag and say, what's the best you give me for these? Oh, well, it's kind of hard to switch your tune at that point. But do it. Check it out and see and get some honest answers. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully I'm going to get some good comments on this. Hopefully I'm going to get a lot of thumbs up on this video for people that made it this far. And leave me some comments. And if you're not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Y'all have a great one and take care, my friends. Thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.